Greetings all. This is I, Trusty Monkey, the Mohawk Monkey, rolling up the ceremonial doobie, and we'll kick out some jams. High time for a session. This is no monkey for old men. I'm just using random movie references. Doesn't mean anything. Might play some country music. I don't know. Going on a bayou. And then I might just do a resting stream later. I don't have the tech is not all up, so yeah, still working with what we got. Somebody recently told me that rest is good. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. I did sleep like a shit ton this morning. Last night or whenever that was. And I woke up and I kept going back to sleep. And I called into work. I was supposed to be at work, and I was like, nope. Not today. Because I got some shit to do. Like, other than this, I had to put some shit in the mailbox that should have been in the mail yesterday, but that's what it is. We've got the Chronic Creek grape souffle. I think I showed this on the other stream. We made it at 29.57% THC. What's up, Gaming Silverwolf? Good to see you. I was wearing my Unholy Alliance t-shirt out and about when I went to get groceries and go to the post office just now, and got some funny looks. People issue. Well, it does have the pentacle made of swords, but I don't think I think they were looking at that, and then, the fact you get some strange looks sometimes when you wear a Slayer shirt. This was JD's shirt. One of a couple of things that I got. So I've got JD's Slayer t-shirts, and then I've got Chris Carson's System of a Down t-shirt, which are both like, I swim in them, like super oversized on me, like extra large. Yeah, I'm not an extra large guy, so it feels funny wearing my brother's stuff. Well, I had one that I was working on before I came in, so we'll start with that and see where it flows. Perfect time. Buckle up. What's up, Tobin? Good to see you. Throw the horns. Indeed. It's only appropriate. So that was that one. I was messing around. I know it's kind of basic, but you know, gotta get started somewhere. I used to be under the impression that anybody who wore like a Slayer t-shirt got jumped one time by a group of fucking punks um, when I started at a new high school, and they were calling me a poser. Like, okay, like I literally just fucking walked into this place, but all right. But I guess they didn't like my t-shirt. I was wearing the Vines t-shirt. I thought the Vines were pretty cool. They were pretty punk back in the day, but I had my Vines t-shirt and my mohawk and all that good stuff. So they were like, "You're not punk, blah, blah, blue, blue," and I was like, fuck you, buddy. And so yeah, they tried to. That was another situation where 3 or 4 kids tried to fucking corner me, but I got out of it because I'm a slick monkey, you know. Loosely recycled one of my old riffs there for a second that I was like, I can put a variation on this. Sounds like I use a little I just did this before I came on. My ears just really sensitive. Plus, I got water in this one. So every time I go in there, they're like, yeah, it looks a little inflamed, but you're good. I'm like, no, dude, there's straight up liquid in my ear. I could fucking hear it, like, all the time. Still sounds up. Let's rock, let's roll, car chase city night. That's Tenacious D. lot of A going on with the. Switch back down to the chord. was fun. Come back to that later. Yeah. Oh, you said there's over-the-counter product to flush my ear. I'd probably try that. Yeah. I'm like swimming in it this morning. I was like, and it throws my equilibrium off and everything. Like, crazy. I've had it for a long time, and I've got the tinnitus too, or whatever that shit's called. Like fucking shit's blown out from like having guns fired like right next to your head, and shit like that, and loud amplifiers and stuff. So last year I had a moment that my ear was completely clogged. It was fucking gross. It came out. I always expect that, like the Q-tips, but like nothing really usually special. Like sometimes they get dirty, but I was like, okay, it looks like normal ass earwax for the most part. But I can feel the fluid in my head physically, and like I can move it around like this. It's crazy. But I also know it's connected to my tooth because I have a tooth that needs to be pulled up here too. So that could be like going up into my sinus or whatever. In that time period, I also saw information saying to not overly clean the ear as well because some wax protects the ear. Yes. Yeah, that's why I don't clean my ears like every day. But yeah, try to keep them. Well, I keep them clean, but I don't like swabbing around in there and stuff more than I really need to. Usually, I can feel the difference, but I like blow it out through my freaking nose hole. Through my blowhole here. Ooh, that's Freaks. I've never tried to play that one before. That's Freaking in My Parents' Bedroom. Yeah. Either that or Fruity Weed. It's one of those two songs got that funky vibe to it. See, I like that first one, but where are we going? Now we're just making stuff up. I might have to look that up. Tried those like the sinus cleansers before, but those go in your nose. Like those things are not good for me. Like I can't do that. But yeah, something that goes in my ear. I remember, but I had an actual ear infection, and they gave me those freaking eardrops. Like that was amazing. But I've had multiple ear infections in my life, so that's also like probably part of it. Started when I was a kid. Like I want to play that again. How did I started? I'm grooving on that. Oh, yes. Spent a little time with the old Tara. Plug in the electric, but oh man, yeah, no, I haven't tuned that thing in forever. We'll do another one later if I have the energy. Right now, I am low energy, high enthusiasm, low energy. Really sucked it out of myself. Um, Probably food will help. I'll eat more food. I made myself a steak yesterday, and apparently left a mess in the kitchen. Luckily, my roommate did not bitch me. I was fully expected to hear like stuff about. I was like, oh, my bad. I didn't mean to leave. I was gonna go clean it up. Was what it was. Anyway, I didn't even think I used the right pan. I was so I have like two pans, but I've never used either of them. And so last night I grabbed a pan, which I thought was one of my pans, but may or may not have been one of my pans. Because I'm like, I just see a stack of like pans. This kind of looks like it. And then I went back in this morning. I was like, I'm not entirely sure which one is mine, like because I've never actually used it before last night, and I don't really remember much using it last night, except I know that I cooked and ate out of it, and I made a pretty good steak, pretty decent steak for a $5 check, like meat prices in California. Been watching this podcast, Justin Hawkins Rides Again. It's cool, and so in jest, I want to review one of his music videos. It's like his most popular music video. The song's okay, but the music video itself is cheesy as fuck. But come on, it's on Rhino Records, right? It's like from the 80s. So I'm like, I'm gonna, I was thinking about like jokingly, like this is like one of the worst music videos I've ever seen, and review it. It's like a 30-year-old video or some shit older than me. But he does this thing. So I was trying to see, he does like, Justin Hawkins rides again. But he sings along with it. He's all, Justin Hawkins rides again. And then he plays the diminished again somewhere down there. I don't know how he is, but I've watched him do it like a number of times. So you should do that. Like, stupid monkey plays. Stupid monkey plays again. No hawk monkey. No monkey plays again. I never really tried to do that too much. He talks about writing his stuff that way. I guess he's like, if I could play and sing along with it like this, and I'm like, See, I don't usually do leads too much while I'm singing. If I do, it'd be like a something like that. I could do that and like play and sing along most of the time. But there's like very few leads that I play while I'm singing. But I'm thinking about doing it like, oh, so now I could be like, if you want to do some leads while you play or sing, yeah. If you want to do leads while you sing, and do it like that, or something. I don't know. That was probably not in pitch or in time, but Justin Hawkins. His name is Justin Hawkins from the band The Darkness, and he has a podcast called Justin Hawkins Rides Again. He and his sometimes co-host, she's his agent or something, completely adorable together. Just like watching them is so wholesome, but awesome as well. And then you get to hear like lots of dirty, funny stories from a touring band from the mid to late '80s, who like dude just went off the rails like everybody else. Alcohol and cocaine, baby, woohoo! Apparently they still play. I don't know. I was not like aware of them. And like they kind of sounded familiar. And then I listened to the song. I was like, I'm pretty sure I've never heard this fucking song. Or if I have, I probably heard it in like a movie soundtrack and had no memory of it. Yeah, rings no bells. But I actually went and I watched the music video the other night. I was just cracking the fuck up. Like it is ridiculous. Just 80s cheese. I love it. Trying to hear I hear a thing going on behind me in my head, but then I lost it just there. It's like I don't know, something like that. But you got to get that like kind of extra end on the percussion to get the timing right. I don't know. Like when I pick up an instrument, sometimes there's things shit like that. Sometimes it'll occur to me, like when I'm at work, and it used to be common occurrence when I was at work. I would just like stop whatever I was doing, and I'd go to the break room or wherever, find a dark corner, and if I could just go start scribbling that shit down. Because I always keep like notepads and shit with me, and I stopped kind of doing that. Like, I don't know. When I was a kid, I used to just like walk around singing shit in my head. Anyway, yeah, The Darkness, Justin Hawkins podcast is Justin Hawkins Rides Again. Very fun stuff. He does interviews with musicians too, and but then he just does like general topic podcast, and I guess bit of a variety show. But yeah, he always does that fun guitar thing. Justin Hawkins Rides Again. All right, brother. So yeah, incorporating some of that musical element. Everywhere I go, I try to bring the music with me because it helps things flow. I forget to bring my music. Sometimes things start getting a little scary, a little hairy, and yeah, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. All right, I've run over like 30 minutes now, and just rambling at this point. So I guess that was a good sesh. Probably I have to call the drummer. I totally flaked on my band yesterday, but totally different story. But anyway, and then I'll probably go on live doing a relaxing stream. Maybe we'll watch a movie together at the Trusty Ape show, Trusty Ape Go, all that good shit. thanks for coming, Silver Wolf, Tobin, and whoever's looking in the background there. We do one of those, and one of them. Slayer. Oh. All right. See you later.